everybody, welcome to Heidi's Garage. So behind me, we got the trailer hooked on to my truck. We are going to go in and buy something today. We're gonna head to town, it's a little ways in, and we're gonna pick up a project slash money maker. I'm gonna show you guys kind of how to make money on the side doing random things. So we're gonna go get what this is. Obviously it's big enough that we need a trailer, and now we're gonna get it loaded up and get back here and start tearing into it. So stick along, have fun, we'll see you in a little bit. Alright everybody, so we made it back from our trip to get this. And behind me I have 2005 Yukon Denali 6.0. So we'll spin it around, you can see kind of what it looks like. This is from California. It's in super, actually good condition, except for there's some front end stuff going on here, especially over here on this other side. I'll go over here, especially you can see, especially that one. That one's got something going on. So we are going to part this sucker out, and we're going to show you kind of how that works. We got this from a dealer my cousin works for. So we're going to start taking it apart. This one has the 6.0 in it. It does have the all-wheel drive though, which is kind of unfortunate, but doesn't really matter. As long as it's got the 6.0, it's good. It's got, we'll go back here, like true duals out the back. Yeah, here we go. It's got like some true duals, which is kind of funny here. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, it's in good condition. There's hold on, there we go. There's like no rust anywhere, as you can see. Got like a bunch of different wheels on it. Almost every single corner is a different wheel, but that's what you get. So we're gonna get off this trailer here, and we're gonna get it parked somewhere we can start working on it. So it's been a few days. Got the Yukon off the trailer. It's sitting here in the dirt and stuff. We're gonna pull it into the shop and start tearing it down. We got some people that want some parts from it, but we're gonna give you kind of a walk around. As you can see, you know, she's womped out and sitting here. This has got the air ride suspension on it, which is kind of neat. Rust-free California, super clean. All the doors are clean. This hatch back here is like immaculate. It's got brand new tail lights again. Bumper looks, I mean, it's decent. It's got some goofy true duals here, which is hilarious. Got some thick walled pipe, like thinking welding casing or something. This side, again, super nice looking, clean, everything like that. This side suspension doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too womped out, which is good. Let's pop the hood here. Again, super clean, from California. Look at this thing. It is amazing. So this is an LQ460. It has the 317 aluminum heads on it, cast iron block. Super good engine. This one only has 1,000 hours on it actually, which is pretty impressive. Cold air intake, all the bells and whistles. We also found out after we got it that the previous owner, one of them, just put in a brand new reman transmission, dumped like $2,500 in this thing, and it's only been in it since July 1st of 2023, and it is April, actually take that back, it's May 1st of 2024. So it has not been in here very long, and it has not been driven with it because they womped out the front end right after they put that in, according to Carfax. So we got Carfax on it. So if you guys need parts, let me know, because I have lots of parts for this thing. Actually, the grill looks decent. Headlights, grill, everything like that. And so drop a comment down below. Let me know what you want. We can work something out. But let's start this sucker up. The inside could be better. The inside's a little nasty. It's got some fancy speaker systems going in here. You know, very interesting. But let's give her a start up here. You can hear what she sounds like. Fires right up, just like a champ. It's got good oil pressure. Idle's good. Look at that. 1,000 hours on it. So you can check washer fluid. Almost 1,100, I guess. Only 184,000 miles on it. Not bad at all. Let's go. Alright. Let's see what we can do. This is gonna be kind of scary. Honestly, this thing is pretty sweet if it actually had brakes. Heave! This is hilarious. I think it's mad it doesn't have brakes. Or I'm not buckled. That is that. Alright, so the first thing we are going to take out here is a dash. I have somebody that wants it. So we're going to start pulling this out. This is not really the whole dash. It's more so they want the gauge cluster. In it, so we're gonna pull that and figure out what size this thing is. Zip it out. Apparently a 7mm takes that out. So if you're interested in removing this, looks like this one's been out a few times. Usually is a pin. pop that out. The next thing they want is the cold air intake that's hesitant. So we're gonna move up front and pull that. All right, here we are up front. Here is this cold air intake from this thing. So it's gonna be really mad to start when I pull this mass airflow sensor. Probably have to keep that. She's leaking a little bit of power steering here. Throw a rag underneath it. Our shop is still a work in progress here. We haven't quite gotten everything together. To get here eventually. Then we can actually use our shop the way it's supposed to be used. So this is pretty much what you expect when you start getting vehicles apart out. Really? You spend a lot of time wrenching on them. You'll learn pretty quick what they need to run. Get yourself some of these here containers that are magnetic, and you'll love yourself for that. It must be attached to something else in there. Interesting mix of bolts to hold this thing together. We got 2 Phillips and 3 hacks. Kind of interesting. Wasn't even attached. Oh, I see. Because of this thing. That's what holds the filter in. Well, that's kind of neat. That must be the old spark arrestor for it. So that's going to stay with it here. This thing can figure out how much air she's pulling. This thing's held in at the bottom. About that size. GM loves to make everything all these different sizes, I've noticed. Apparently 3/8 is too small. Too big. It is ridiculously windy again. Oh, okay, so that's a 10 mil. It's kind of nice it not being all rusty. We don't have that very often. We got that pulled. Next thing we're going to do is probably pull this front end kind of apart. Just mostly this cosmetic stuff. Try to get this sold, and then fenders. We'll pull the fenders off and get those sold. Now we can start working on pulling this entire motor out, and trans is one. Like I said before, this one's got brand new trans in it, so that's kind of neat. You don't see that very often in these. Pop this, see if we can round it over here. This thing's all falling apart. Just kind of tape it down here for now. We're not going to be off-roading with it, so it's not going to get much dirt and stuff in it. Okay, I'll start peeling this apart. That's a bunch of rubber. Got a brand new radiator in it too, so if you guys are looking for a radiator, let me know. I'm gonna grab my pop kit for these, and we'll start popping all these off. All right, so next thing we're gonna start doing is we're gonna start pulling this off. Like I said again, we got this puller for these pins, so you just get underneath it, and you can pop these pins right out. Super handy to have when you're doing automotive. This is just some Chinese one. Doesn't seem to work too bad for what it is, but works better than a flathead screwdriver, I can tell you that much. So if you guys are planning on getting into this kind of stuff, it's really important to know your parts, to know the vehicles, to know what is selling in your area before you just dig into it. If you don't and you buy something that people aren't going to buy, you can get yourself in a real hole, especially if you spend too much on it. Alright, so we'll pop this off. This is the same piece that goes on most of the trucks, so universal piece there. We're going to pull this grill off next. So these awful things. For those, zip this off. Pop this one. That's that brand new radiating. Jeez. Impact sensors. I'm gonna pull these. I really like GM's headlights. I know some people don't. They're awesome for taking them in and out. Like you can take this front end apart so fast, as you can see. buried way down in here. Like, there's your headlamp. These ones are projectors, so if anybody's interested in some projector lights, let me know. I got them. Back in there. Let's set this over here. Alright, we're gonna pop this other side apart. Good news is, person that's coming to buy the first set of stuff wants maybe a bunch of it, so you might be able to sell a bunch of these parts. Today. Up here in the Midwest, rust-free Chevy parts are, honestly, rust-free anything parts sell pretty good, but especially a vehicle that has especially a vehicle that's as popular as these. There's so many of them on the road that you can sell the parts pretty quickly. Glass ball roller on there. Pull this bumper cover off so we can get underneath it here. Since this thing's all blown apart. This is pretty much just junk. What else is holding it out? Oh, those are huge. There you go. I had to go get something bigger. Alright, we're back with some bigger tools. Might be too big. Yeah, of course the 21's missing. Seems okay. There we go. I think these are lightly welded on, honestly, but don't mean nothing for the big impact. Now it's on that. Something right there. There's not a lot of bolts that hold this thing on. There we go. So this is pretty much junk. Wow, this thing's heavy. We're gonna pull this light out. We're gonna pull this fog light assembly out. Man, is it ridiculously windy. Jeez, oh Pete. Kind of insane. The rest of this is pretty much just trash. Get thrown out here. Okay, we're gonna pull off the skid plate here. Grab a broom so I can sweep out this stuff. Pretty much whatever doesn't part out, you know, you just scrap with the body. It's a pretty standard procedure there. Stick our head up underneath here, see what we got going on. Hurt. Yeesh. This in our pile of cell stuff right now. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pull the fans off right now. That way we get those out of the way, and we'll sell it with the cooling pack. Kind of all as one. We're gonna zip these off. That way we can access this all better. Is that size? Nope. Usually they're just plopped in, yep, like so. What we gotta do is disconnect the fan wire. Which goes, I guess I'm not so sure where it goes. Figure out where this fan wire goes to. Okay, so unplug right at the fan. sits off there in the wire harness. Pull this fan pack out. We got some random wires in the way, but slide them past the trans lines. Oh, that's why. We got another connector down here that the trans lines are mounted to. That's why it won't come out. Not bad in there. Something coming over here. This is rubber line. My goodness, is it windy. Look at that. Brand spanking new. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Sorry about the lighting in here. We're working on it. We don't have any lights or any power in the barn yet, so that's soon, hopefully. Drop a comment below of what kind of lights you guys like best in your shop. We're kind of looking for some. I like to do some hexagon ones underneath the mezzanine and something. And my goodness, is it windy out there. Anyhow, that's what we're gonna pull for today. I got a person coming to pick up some of the parts, and we're gonna see what else they want. They said they wanted maybe some more parts from the vehicle, so we'll pull those when they get here. And we're just gonna keep slowly pulling parts off of this, kind of as people need it, and then get her stripped down the best we can. I mean, fairly quickly, and get the shell hauled off to a scrap yard. And then I'll kind of show you guys like how much you can possibly make off of doing this. So if you're interested in parting a car out, but you're like, yeah, I don't know if I can make money doing it, I'll kind of show you it. Obviously, salvage yards do pretty good, especially if you can get a rust-free one. That's the biggest, getting a rust-free, especially if you're in the Midwest, or if you know it's a popular car, you know, that gets wrecked a lot, say like a Corvette or something, pick up one of those and part it out. But that's what we're gonna do for now. We'll see you guys in the next video. I'm not sure what it's gonna be. Might be some more milling, might be some more car tearing apart. Drop a comment below, tell me what you like best. See what you want me to do next. See you guys next time.